Tammy Huber with Keller Williams Greenville Upstate in the house today. I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to be talking with you about how to seal your granite countertops. So the first thing you want to do when you're sealing your granite countertops is you want to make sure that you have a window open in or near your kitchen to make sure any fumes from the products that we're going to be using can escape from your home. So I'm going to do that first. So let me go ahead and open the window. Okay, so I got that window open. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to clean my countertop because I want to make sure it's good and clean. So I have some cleaner here that's specifically for granite, and I'm just going to spray this on and rub it in really good just to get these countertops good and clean, because you want to make sure that anything that you might be sealing on the countertops is gone, because you don't want anything caught underneath that sealant. So I'm going to wipe this off really good, and I'm going to give that 1 to 2 minutes to dry, because you want to make sure it's good and dry while I give you a little bit of information about sealing your countertops. So the product that I just used again is specifically for cleaning granite, and I like to use this product before I do any kind of sealing on my countertops. So I don't use it all the time because it is a little bit more expensive than just regular soap and water, but I do use it right before I'm sealing. And you can get a number of different brands. I purchased it at a local hardware store, so it's easy to get access to. So that's what I use for cleaning. I would clean all of my countertops, and I recommend when you're doing this process, do all of the countertops at the same time. So I would do every countertop in my kitchen cleaning first. That way I can go ahead and start with the sealing on the first one while the last one is drying. Typically it shouldn't take you more than about 15 minutes to do this whole process if you just do it all at one time instead of trying to do it a section at a time, because there is a wait period for dry time for the actual sealant. So the reason why you want to make sure that you're sealing your granite countertops is sometimes, especially if you're purchasing a new construction home, sometimes the builders do not seal the granite. Sometimes the granite does not come sealed, especially if you're building a custom home. You would hope that your builder would seal the granite. Sometimes they don't, so I recommend if you are purchasing a new construction home, you ask them, did you seal my granite in my bathrooms and in my kitchen or in anywhere else you might have granite? The other question, and that could be around the fireplace as well. The other question to ask is, if you're moving into a home that's an existing home, is how long has it been since my countertops or the granite in my home has been sealed? If you read the directions on this bottle, it tells you need to seal your countertops every 6 to 12 months. I typically don't do that. I typically seal my countertops once every 2 to 3 years. It really just depends on how much traffic and how much usage you're getting on your countertops that's going to wear that sealant off. So one good way to test to see if you need sealant is to just take something like a glass that has maybe water on the bottom of it and sit it on the countertop, that it'll leave a ring, or put a little bit of water on the countertop, walk away from it, come back a little bit later, and if it has absorbed into your countertop, then you know it's time for you to seal your countertops. So I've lived in this home for about 3 years now, and I have not sealed these countertops, so I've decided that I'm going to take 15 minutes out of my day and go ahead and seal these countertops. So that was enough time for the cleaning solution to have dried. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put on gloves because I don't really know what kind of chemicals are in this cleaning solution. So I like to make sure that I wear gloves when I use it. So this is not a cleaning solution. This is a sealer. So this is a granite and stone sealer. It comes again in different brands. These two are the same brand, so the cleaner and the sealer, I bought the same brand. You can get any brand that you want, but just make sure that it is a sealer that can be used for granite and for granite countertops. And what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to pour this all over my counters. I'm going to get a good amount on there. And then I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to rub it in. So let me grab one. ahead and get it all over this countertop. And just make sure that it's on there good and it's on there evenly. You don't have to stress about it too much. It's not that big of a deal. And now I'm just going to wait 5 minutes and give it an opportunity to dry. So I'll see you guys back in 5 minutes. Okay, friends, I'm back. It has been 5 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a dry paper towel and I'm going to wipe off any excess sealant that's still left on this countertop. So what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to just see, is there any of that sealant left on the countertop before I go to wipe it off? Because if your counters haven't been sealed in a long time or have never been sealed, they will absorb most, if not all, of the sealant. If that happens, then you're going to want to apply a second coat of the sealant, wait 5 minutes and let it absorb or soak in and do its thing, then come back and wipe it off. And you want to keep doing that until your countertops have stopped absorbing the sealant. That way you know you've got a good seal on your countertops. So I've got a good bit of sealant still left on here. So I know that my counters are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe off any excess that's left on these countertops. Now what you're going to want to do after you've wiped it all off, and I'm not getting a whole lot, but I am getting some. Once you wipe it all off, you want to wait about 4 to 6 hours before you put anything on these countertops. Just to make sure that they're good and sealed and you don't have any accidents, because granite is porous, and if you spill something like cranberry juice on granite countertops and they haven't been sealed, they will absorb that and then you'll have a stain. So that's the reason why you want to seal your countertops. So you want to make sure they're good and sealed before you start using them again. So wait about 6 hours before you put anything on them, and then wait another 24 hours before putting anything on the countertops that could potentially maybe stain. So don't use them for 6 hours. You can put your stuff on them or use them if you need to. Just don't put anything on them that could stain 24 hours after that. And then you're good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Get busy sealing those countertops. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.